and welcome to Happy Feltboard Children's Sabbath School. This morning we have a very special message on Revelation chapter 13, the mark of the beast.
Oh boy!
Now our memory verse for today is
Revelation 13 verses 16 and 17. The earth beast causes all, both great and small, both rich and poor, both free and slave, to be marked on the right hand or the forehead, so that no one can buy or sell unless he has the mark of the beast, which is the name of the beast or the number of his name.
And the number is
666.
Very good.
My mom said that 666 is in every barcode, like on the candy and the cereal that we buy, and then that's pretty serious, right?
Well, my mommy said that the mark of the beast is a computer chip about the size of a dwarf peanut that has all our personal information on it that gets injected under our skin.
My dad says that it's high-tech biometric systems that they use in grocery stores on the East Coast.
Well, but it could be a person too.
You know, she's most likely correct. Textual evidence suggests that the number 666, or 616, likely refers to Nero Caesar, the emperor of 1st century Rome.
But isn't the mark of the beast Sunday worship? And isn't Eva Catholic? I think Eva is the number 66.
No, I'm not. I'm 10. Be traditional. Your mom hates you. Not you filthy lies. I hate you.
Now, children, just because we're studying the mark of the beast, it doesn't mean we have to behave like beasts now. So can somebody tell me what we do when we have textual disagreement?
Look in the Bible with familial respect.
Very, very good. Now, I think we should go to our Happy Felt Board.
Yay!
I think the Happy Felt Board will show us that the mark of the beast is really all about worship.
Okay!
Now, let's try and understand what's going on contextually in our memory verse. Revelation chapters 12 through 14 establish worship as the dividing line in the final showdown between good and evil. On the good side, we have the Holy Trinity, who are
God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit.
And on the evil side, we have the Satanic Trinity, the dragon.
Jesus?
No.
I mean Satan.
Right. So we have Satan and his two friends, the sea beast and the earth beast. In the beginning of chapter 13, the sea beast is seminal in causing the people of earth to worship the Satanic Trinity. It eventually causes everyone on earth to partake in this false worship, except those whose names are written in the book of life.
So you're saying there are two groups in the end, those who worship God and those who worship the dragon?
You got it.
Sounds like the Satanic Trinity, under the seductive leadership of the dragon, are seeking to undermine the true worship of God.
That's right, Stanley. They are trying to redirect people's attention from God to the beasts. In the second half of Revelation 13, coming closer to our memory verse, we are introduced to the third member of the Satanic Trinity, the earth beast. His goal is similar to the sea beast, to make the earth and its inhabitants worship the Satanic Trinity. In order to do this, he deceives the people through miraculous signs and wonders.
Wait, so like the earth beast is like a deceptive dog.
He sure is, Eva. And not only does he have a lot of bark, but he's got a strong bite. The earth beast is given the authority to issue a death decree against all those who don't participate in false worship.
Kind of like King Nebuchadnezzar in the story of the fiery furnace, and King Darius and Daniel in the lion's den, and King what's-his-name in the story of Esther.
That's right. Bow down or die, says the earth beast. Now, moving into our memory verse, those who comply with the earth beast are marked on their right hand or their forehead with the mark of the beast. Who knows the Greek word for mark?
I do. It's kerygma. It signifies an engraved mark or a graven image. It was a term used for the imperial stamp on commercial documents, the royal impression on Roman coins, the tattooing of devoted soldiers, and the branding of mischievous slaves, all of which signify either ownership, devotion, or worship.
Very good, Stanley. Some think this is a physical mark on a person's hand or forehead, and that could be, but it seems unlikely for a couple reasons. The first reason is the symbolic nature of Revelation as a whole.
You mean like how the number 7 is used over and over as a divine symbol?
The symbolic nature of Revelation as a book infers that the mark of the beast is symbolic as well, just like the number 7. Another reason we might think the mark is symbolic is because of its administration to the right hand or the forehead.
Isn't that like an Old Testament allusion?
Right. John's readers would have picked up on this reference to Deuteronomy 6:8, the binding of the tefillin, also known as phylacteries. These were little leather boxes that the Jews wore on their right hand and forehead. Inside the boxes was the Shammai, a holy excerpt from the Jewish scriptures found in Deuteronomy verses 4 and 5. Ishmael, will you read it?
I'll read it.
Okay, Ty, go for it.
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your strength.
Does this sound familiar to anyone?
The Shammai sure sounds like a summary of the first 4 commandments of the Decalogue.
Well, that makes sense, because the first 4 commandments are about worshiping God, the key issue here in Revelation.
That's right, Eva. The Jews wore the phylacteries to remind themselves of submission to God in both actions, the hand, and thinking, the forehead. Now, why do you think the mark of the beast is given on the hand and the forehead?
It sounds like a counterfeit.
Okay, say more.
Well, just like the Satanic Trinity is a counterfeit to the Holy Trinity, it sounds as if the mark of the beast is a counterfeit to the Jewish phylacteries. If the phylacteries were supposed to remind the Jews of worshiping God in thought and action, then the mark of the beast must be commensurate with worshiping the beast in thought and action. And if that's true, it seems like you'd be able to distinguish who's worshiping who based on their character. Those who worship God will emulate God's character, and those who worship the beast will emulate Satan's character.
I think so too, Stanley. Beyond certain individuals or physical marks and numbers, the mark of the beast seems to be applied to those who worship the beast and manifest his character in thought and action. It's all about worship. Now you see, children, worship is so much more than just going to church. It's about keeping your focus directly on God. Sometimes when we study Revelation, it's easy to think that conspiracy theories and disagreements should be our focus. But no, we should keep God as our first and foremost.
So if your focus is on Sunday worship, then Sunday worship can be the mark of the beast. Told ya!
She said it didn't have to be.
Hey, you be quiet.
Now, children, remember what I said. Just because we're studying the mark of the beast doesn't mean we get to behave like beasts.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's listen to what the passage is telling us and keep our focus directly on God. And may you keep your focus on God, and may He fill your life with childlike worship. See you next time on the Happy Felt Board Children's Sabbath School. Goodbye.
Bye.